Assalamualaikum and hello, my name is Muhammad Hazi Amkori. My metric number is 2799695. First thing that needed to introduce is India and Pakistan background, the two countries that we chosen. From 1858 until 1947, the British Crown is administration leader. The Indian Independence Act of 1947 led to the division into India and also Pakistan, which ultimately led to the end of the British Raj and also Crown control in India. India is a South Asia country consists of 1.38 billion people in 2021 and independence on 15 August 1947. Life expectancy in India is 70 years and having third largest GDP PPP in the world. There is 10 trillion US dollar and per capita of 7,314 US dollar. India have GDP growth of 8.9% in 2021 and inflation 6.95% in April 2022. Contribution of GDP by sector in India is agriculture 16.38%, industry 29.344%, and services 54.27%. In April 2022, India recorded 7.83% of unemployment. Pakistan, located in South Asia, consists of 220.9 million people and independence on 14 August 1947. Pakistan has a life expectancy of 67 years and also GDP PPP of Pakistan is 1.1 trillion US dollar and per capita of 5,447 US dollar. Pakistan has GDP growth of 1.5% in 2021 and inflation of 12.7%. In Pakistan, agriculture contributes to 37.5%, the largest than industry and also services. In April 2022, Pakistan recorded 12% of unemployment. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Na'milia binti Hashim. I will explain about the similarity in parliamentary system. The similarity between the type of the government of India and Pakistan is both countries adopt a parliamentary system. Both countries place parliament as the higher legislatures within their administrative framework. India and Pakistan adopt a bicameral parliamentary system. Parliament in India is known as Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha or National Assembly. The lower half is selected by the people when the upper half is selected by the president and the states. This is what similar to the Pakistan parliamentary, which is bicameral parliament legislative with the Majlis Ashura as the executive council and consists of the House of Congress, which is the upper half Senate and lower half National Assembly. The body of the executive branch of India and Pakistan use the same concept of the executive appointment by the Prime Minister and the President from among the members of National Assembly. The President is assisted by the Federal Cabinet, a council of ministers whose members are appointed by the President on the advice of Prime Minister. The Federal Cabinet comprises of the ministers, Minister of State, and the advisor.
Greetings, my name is Kartika Paramasivan and I will be explaining about the similarities of political parties in India and Pakistan. First of all, political parties in India and Pakistan have similarity in certain cases. Both countries have parties that have strong family ties. In India, political parties that have dynastic politics are the Nehru-Gandhi family. This family is well known because it produced 3 Indian prime ministers. An example of a family connection party is a Bharatiya Janata Party. The Nehru-Gandhi involvement began in the 1920s when India didn't gain independence under the British Empire. The family became popular and influential in Indian society because when the Prime Minister wants to impose any policy, he needs to ask for an opinion from his family. Also, Pakistan under Pakistan People's Party, founded by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, is a political party that has some family relationships. In Pakistan, this family power is considered for good for Pakistani citizens. They are involved in decision making in parliament. Therefore, the similarity of these two countries is that from the establishment of parties until now, There has been some family influence in the party and also political ideologies. Almost all decisions made by the Prime Minister or the President need to refer his family because they intend to continue their legacy. Next, the candidate selection procedure for political parties such as the President up to Supreme Working Council are the same in India and Pakistan. In detail, strong and influential candidates will be elected to be the president of a party. The candidate chosen to fill the main party position also needs to be someone who has worked for a long time in the political system and they should know how politics is working in their country. This is to prevent their party from losing in upcoming election. This is also because they feared the involvement of newcomers will jeopardize the harmony of the existing party. This action is considered as a part of a party's strategy to oppose rival parties. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Wan Ahmad Luqman bin Wansaga, metric number 281210. On this slide, I will explain about the differences between India and Pakistan in legislation aspect, which India and Pakistan Parliament have the different proportion of seats and member of Parliament. In India, the Parliament are consist of two houses that known as Rajya Sabha as the Council of State and Lok Sabha as House of People. Council of State, which is known as Rajya Sabha, have 245 seats for members, 233 seats indirectly elected by state and territorial assemblies by proportional representation vote, and 12 members of appointed by the President. The member of Rajya Sabha will serve 6 years term, while the House of People, which is Lok Sabha, have 545 members directly elected in single seat constituencies by simple majority vote and 2 appointed by the President and serve for 5 years term. While in Pakistan will also consist of 2 houses, which known as Upper House Senate is known as Aiwan-il Balad and the Lower House of Pakistan is known as Qawmi Assembly. The proportion of seats of the Upper House Senate have 100 seats, and the members of the House are indirectly elected by the 4 provincial assemblies and the territorial representative by proportional representation vote. The members of the Upper House serve 6 years term with one half of the membership renewed every 3 years. While the Lower House, National Assemblies have 342 seats, which 272 seats are directly elected. 60 seats which aside for women and additional 10 seats for members of minorities representative were for non-Muslim.
Hello, greetings. My name is Sharmita Samasundra, metric number 282620. Today I am going to present about the judiciary system between India and Pakistan. The Federal Court in India is highest court. It is in 28 judges including the Chief Justice, whereas the Supreme Court of Pakistan has 16 judges including the Chief Justice. Courts in India include the High Court, District Court and Labour Court, whereas in Pakistan they include High Court, Federal Sharia Court, Provincial and Country Civil and Criminal Court. For the specialized courts such as the issues tax, banking and customs. The Supreme Court of the India has the wide and jurisdiction over all India and tribunals. It grants the special leave under Section 136, decision, judgment or order passed by anywhere in the India. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court of Pakistan handled a case far exceeding of the jurisdiction. India follows that the British East India Company's common law system, but the country's judicial system is also influenced by colonial powers and other states. On the other hand, Pakistan's judicial system was directly adapted from the British Indian system. Among the duties of the Chief Justice of India's appointment, resignation and removal, judges of the Supreme Court of the India and judges of the High Courts, their salaries, their rights, where includes their leave and allowance, pensions and travel allowance are all aspects of Indian judiciary. In Pakistan, the Supreme Court of Pakistan serves as the Supreme Judicial Council Secretary. The Supreme Judicial Council investigates a matter upon the referral from a president or through a suo motu action reports the finding to the president. Thank you.